If you've ever taken the bus in New York City, you've probably noticed that it's in dire need of an upgrade. For a lot of New Yorkers, the bus isn't optional, it's essential. So I talked to someone who wants to do something about it and answer 5 questions on how to improve the New York City bus system.
My name is Zohran Mamdani. My occupation is assembly member. I represent about 130,000 people who live in Astoria and Long Island City, and I'm running to be the next mayor of New York City.
What's your experience as a New York City bus rider?
So I grew up in Morningside Heights. I would take the 1 train from 116 to 231st to then take the BX10 to go to high school at Bronx Science. And the BX10 was a bus that I knew even if it was 2 or 3 stops away, I could still run and catch it. You should not be able to catch a bus if you're 2 or 3 stops behind. But across the city, the average speed of a bus is 8 miles an hour. And that's why they are the slowest buses in the United States of America. And that's why a big part of our campaign has been to make these buses fast and to make these buses free.
Why is improving the bus system a key issue of your campaign?
I remember when I actually sat down with the MTA, and there was actually a member of the MTA who said if you really cared about equity, you'd be talking more about buses. The ridership of the buses is disproportionately working class, and they are stuck on the slowest buses in the United States. And the city has an incredible opportunity to transform that, because while the MTA is a state authority, the city controls the streets of the city and decides whether these buses are going to be trapped in traffic or whether they're going to move at the speed that they should.
What are some practical ways to make buses run faster?
Number 1, all-door boarding. All-door boarding would reduce dwell time at bus stops. In Boston, we saw they reduced dwell time by 23%. Instead of everyone having to congregate at the front of the bus, everyone could come on and off at any door on that bus. That speeds things up. Second, there are different parts of New York City you might find a traffic signal prioritization. What that is to allow a bus to be able to hold a green light for a little bit longer, to turn the switch a little bit quicker. We need to have a lot more bus lanes and busways. What we also need to have is bus rapid transit, because the rest of the world is doing it. It's time that we actually get New Yorkers moving.
What collaborations are necessary to make free and fast buses possible?
So one of the key partnerships is between City Hall and Albany. It's where the state legislature resides, as well as the governor's office. I've been there during budget negotiations. We made 5 bus routes free. We put $15 million aside to make it so. That's an example of what the state can be doing with the city to find the $700 million to make buses free. And that's what I'm confident in, because we've received the endorsements from a number of leaders at the state level, including the governor, the Speaker of the Assembly, the Majority Leader of the State Senate.
And finally, what should New Yorkers do by November 4th?
I would recommend people come out to vote. We have got less than 4 weeks to go, and it is an opportunity for us to make the most expensive city in the United States of America affordable. We're going to do that by not just freezing the rent for rent-stabilized tenants, by not just delivering universal childcare, by making buses fast and by making buses free.
Improving the bus system isn't just about transportation. It's how working families get to work, how kids get to school, and how millions of New Yorkers keep this city moving forward. So that's kind of interesting.